TikTok and barbecue TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Barbecue. Let's get it done. It's time to dig into the mini barbecue grill and see what we're using today. It looks like we got a new set of dice that we're going to be using today. This comes to us from CZYY. I've been pretty excited to use this on my channel, honestly. I mean, I have their pocket watch dice, so this is going to be a pretty good addition. These dice are one of a kind. They're in the shape of pew-pew seats. All you gotta do is load them up and give them a good spin. So, as always, this series is inspired by the popular Roll for Sandwich series by AdventuresinAardia. The dice have been tossed, and now it's time to roll for meat. And we got 9, Wife's Choice. Let's see what she picks today. Mrs. Barbecue, we got Wife's Choice on meat. What are we doing?
Budget meat. We're poor, and I don't want to try it.
I came here for a meat choice, not to get my feelings hurt. All right, let's go for budget meat. Here we go. 2, we got bologna. Of course, you're in Michigan, you got to get yourself Kogel's ring bologna. We've done bologna chubs before, so we're trying ring bologna today. And there it is. I'm going to split this in half so we can use the other half for later. Then we're going to cut this down the middle. Once you've got that opened up, it's time to go ahead and roll for binder. 5, we got oil. We've been trying to expand our oil game on Roll for Barbecue, so we have some of this infused olive oil. This olive oil has been infused with herbes de Provence. We're going to rub that oil in and let that rest for a little bit. While we're letting that rest, it's time to roll for rubs. The only downside about this is I got to roll one at a time. And we got none. This could be the day that we roll double none, but it's up to the dice, so here we go. Nope, we got 15 Daleys. All right, you guys, now it's time to roll for Daleys. Here we go. 2, we got Detroit chicken. I promise, it's hidden within all the seasonings. It looks like we're using another Michigan-made brand. This is great on chicken. I can only imagine what it's going to taste like when we put it onto bologna. We're going to cover both sides and allow this to rest for about 15 to 20 minutes. While we're at it, it's time to roll for char griller. 10, we got Pitmaster's Choice. I cut that bologna long ways for a reason. We're going to be cooking this on the King Griller Gambler. Usually I'd smoke this, but I'm on a crunch for time, so we're going to grill it. Now, I usually like my hot dogs a little charred. I think it adds a lot more flavor, so we did the same for our bologna. In order to prevent all the innuendos in the comments, we're going to cut these into some bite-sized pieces. So, I think they look good. Now it's time to go ahead and roll Wild Magic. 15, we got a queso flood. Now, we're not going to make a queso soup, but we're definitely going to put a lot of queso on this. I mean, bologna and cheese, I don't think you can go wrong with that. All right, folks, click those tongues. It's time for the D20 sauce roll. And it looks like we got a runner. What do we got? 7, your binder. Oh, boy. It was greasy enough as it is. Now we got to add more oil. Lovely.
My God, that's greasy. Sometimes life is greasy, Bubbles.
You got that right, Ray. Life is definitely greasy, and so is this meal. It looks interesting, but there's only one way to find out. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's weird. It tastes good, but it's super greasy.
Oh, that's greasy. That's really greasy. Yeah, it's greasy. Greasy.
It has really good flavor, but the issue I'm having with it, it's the texture now. It's like you took a shot of olive oil right before having this. It's so oily, it's like you have to be right next to the bathroom like the entire day. It definitely doesn't sit right, but it doesn't taste bad. I think the texture's ruining it. On its own, it smells pretty good. It literally tastes like a hot dog with seasoning. And the score might be lower just because I still got that oily film in my mouth. Overall, disappointing. So, we're going to give this one a 5.2 out of 10, and I think we're going to call this one the Grease Ring. And just like that, folks, that's episode 111. Be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe, and check us out on YouTube, and we'll see you guys at the next barbecue.